You're listening to the Manifesting Miracles podcast. By tuning in today, you're dialing into your frequency of abundance. I'm Michelle J. Lamont, your manifestation master and guide. Ever since 2016, I've been obsessively dedicating my life to uncovering, dissecting, and analyzing every aspect of the practices and modalities in which we call manifestation. You see, you are truly more powerful than you can even imagine and fully capable of manifesting miracles on the daily. I'm going to teach you how to attract a life beyond your wildest dreams using your own divine power. So let's get started manifesting your miracles right now. You've been manifesting money all wrong. And I'm about to prove it to you, okay? This isn't about stacking cash. It's about your nervous system, your subconscious patterns, your fear frequency, your energy hygiene. Money isn't magic, it's math. And I named the podcast this title because it's absolutely true. And I want you to be so connected to this frequency, the math is mathing, okay? So money isn't magic, it is math. And your current equation, it's giving loop, it's giving stuck, it's giving why the hell isn't this working? You think you want money, but you're repelling it with your frequency. Let's talk about it. But before we get any deeper, let me just say this. You're not listening to some random chick with a Pinterest quote and a dream. This podcast, Manifesting Miracles with Michelle Juanita Lamont, is in the top 1%. What does that mean? Out of 3.5 million options, I am top 1%. And just last month, Spotify named me one of the top 40 podcasts on spirituality in the entire motherfucking world. Okay? So, why is this happening to me? Why am I getting these accolades? Because I tell you the truth, because I don't sell spiritual bypassing. I show you how to transmute it, because I just don't teach this. I live it. And I help thousands and thousands and thousands of people every single year to do exactly the same. So if you're ready to finally make peace with money, to legitimately align your highest, wealthiest self, guess what? You're in the right place. You're in the right time. You're in the right place. Everything is aligning. This is the podcast for you. This is the episode for you. So let's talk about the belief loop. Why are you actually in this energy? Let's break it all the way down, okay? Let's start with the premise that you have to accept from this moment forward. The new way of thinking is this: everything is energy. Say it with me. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. Money is energy. Love is energy. Joy is energy. Heartbreak is energy. Lack is energy. Lust is energy. Abundance is energy. Magic is energy. Divinity is energy. Energy, 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 energy. Now let me ask you this. Who is filtering all of this energy? Who? You are. You. And not 10 different versions of you, not past lives, not your ex, not your parents, you. You are the only person processing and filtering every single thought, every single idea, and every single experience we've ever had. It's just us and us. And that filter, it's built from your beliefs. So what is a belief? Let's break that down for a second. A belief is a taught emotion, a learned feeling. It's Santa Claus. It's the Easter Bunny. It's money is hard to get. It's I can't charge that. It's I'll never make six figures until I suffer. You're not broke. You're in a beliefs loop. And when you're in a belief loop, you have to recognize it before you can change it. And the beliefs, They're shaping your reality every minute, every millisecond, every thought, and every action. So until you change the internal math and you keep ruminating over the same things, you're going to end up with the same exact mathematical equation. So let's talk about fear more as maybe more as a compass, okay? Fear isn't failure. Fear is feedback. This is something that very abundant, very successful, very wealthy people understand. Fear isn't failure. Fear is a feedback. It's your highest self saying, hey, babe, this way, over here, here's your next portal. That pit in your stomach, that's anxiety when you open up your bank account. That dread when you think about raising your prices or leaving that job. That is not danger. Your belief system says it is. It's divine intervention and instructions. Your fear is not a stop sign. Do you hear me? It is not a stop sign. It is a motherfucking signpost. It's the compass pointing directly at your block. It's like here, 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 here. And when you avoid it, you stay in that loop. When you face it, baby, when you face it, you're moving dimensions. It's called quantum leaping. And here's the secret your brain doesn't want you to hear. And this one was really hard for me to understand. So I really want you to take a moment. Imagine a white dry erase board, and the words that I say are being scripted on that page, on that board. Your brain knows that fear is not evidence that something is wrong. It's confirmation that your expansion is happening, that your energy is shifting, that you're brushing up against this new identity. So when you feel fear, you move anyway. You jump first. You don't wait for the net. The net is you. Repeat after me. With your full chest out, 10 toes down. Take a deep breath. Let's do this in unison. Fear is the path. Fear is the portal. Fear is the frequency shift. Fear is the path. Fear is the portal. Fear is the frequency shift. Fear is the path. Fear is the portal. Fear is the frequency shift. I know right now, thousands and thousands and thousands of you are waking up to your richest, most abundant self. You are opening up that window. That curiosity is going to be a container full of cash. You are about to transmute every lower dimension and quantum field in which this doesn't work. Your chakras are going to be opened. The flow is going to happen. The energy is here. Now, if you're sitting here thinking, okay, Michelle, this is making too much sense, and I think my energy is off. Well, I got you. I'm hosting a chakra mastery class. It's a 3-week chakra class where we're going to cover everything on April 27th. It's a total reset for your money frequency. Let's unplug 2025 and replug in where the math is mathing, okay? In fact, I just saw where Dr. Joe Dispenza did a 3-day workshop only on chakras, all 3 days, and this workshop was $10K. This one, it's totally accessible, and you can make payments. You can join right now for like $50. Because your alignment should be available now, not when you're ready or when you're quote unquote rich. We're going to clean up your energy centers and unlock your financial flow, especially in your root, your sacral, and your solar plex. That's the money trio, and we're going to unlock, open up, and elevate that energy. You deserve to manifest from a fully activated system. You want to shift timelines? Then join my April 27th chakra class and start there. Now, let's talk about the comfort trap, because expansion is going to be required, and we need to understand that, because your brain is wired for one thing and one thing only. And this might be an eye-opener or a motherfucker, okay? Your brain is wired for one thing: safety. It doesn't care if you're happy. It doesn't care if you're free. It just wants you comfortable. Comfortable in depression, comfortable in anger, comfortable in fear, comfortable in hunger. That's why scrolling is easier than starting something different. Why being broke is safer than risking failure. Why working a job that you hate feels better than chasing a dream you quote unquote might lose. But here's what your brain doesn't know. Comfort kills expansion. See that written on the dry erase board. Comfort kills expansion. Comfort is the illusion. Discomfort, it's the gold-plated invitation. You weren't born to play small, my love. You weren't sent here to repeat the same paycheck and panic cycle forever. That's not you. You are not your comfort zone. Say it with me. I am not my comfort zone. I am not my comfort zone. You are the consciousness trying to grow out of it. That expansion, that fear, that's your consciousness saying, this way, babe. This way. So, if you've been wondering why the money hasn't hit, why the calls aren't coming, why the vision board still looks better than your bank account, it's not your effort, it's your equilibrium. Time to disrupt it, time to shake it up, time to recalibrate and bring the juiciest version of you, the drip version of you, the one that has the fun, the energy, the money, the expansion, and the trust. This version of you is already living the life. 6 figures in savings. Booked, busy, and in demand. Flying first class with a carry-on full of fucking crystals. They're not imaginary. They're real. Already alive in the quantum. Already vibrating at that level. Already you. But here's the twist. They're waiting on you. They already know you won't fail. They already know money isn't a problem. They already know what you're capable of. You just haven't caught up yet. So what do you do now? Try this. Let's start with this. Start acting like you're already paid that money. Walk like it. Talk like it. Speak your rates like it. Because your energy announces you way before your invoice does. Second thing I would recommend that you do, write a letter from your future self. Recently, I saw this very depressing trend on TikTok where everybody was having like a 5-minute coffee break with their younger self. Stop that shit. That's bullshit. You can't learn anything from them. There's nothing to learn. But the future version of you, the one you're not talking to, the one with all the money in the bank, the one that knows that failure isn't an option, know that every time you try, you learn and you grow and you never fail, they know one thing you don't. You made it. And you're putting all your energy into a timeline that's dead instead of the timeline where you're succeeding and you're thriving and everything is working out for you. So write a letter from your future self, the one who fucking made it, who cracked the code. Ask them what they did differently. Then do it scared. Do it scared. You'll thank me. You'll write me a check. You'll sponsor somebody's coaching program because it's happened hundreds of times with my former coaching clients. They come back and they're like, oh my God, everything you told me worked. I want to pay for somebody's coaching. I want to help somebody. The next thing I would do is take a strong look at your loop. Audit your belief loop. Every time you hear yourself saying, I can't, or that's too much, or one of the ones I hear, it's not realistic. It's not really realistic for me to make 6 figures as a creator. It's not realistic for me to create my own whatever it is. Of course it's not. And it's never going to be for you because you're not willing to create it. So I want you to audit your belief loop. Every single time you hear yourself saying that, ask yourself this one question. Is this my truth or just a belief I was taught? Is this my truth? Or is this just a belief I was taught? Because when you shift your beliefs, you shift your frequency. And the spiritual girls who are doing the math is mathing when you're in this vibe. And when you shift your frequency, the money starts showing up without force. You want to know why? Because you're no longer wanting it. You matched it. You understand? You are a vibrational match to this quantum field of energy. This future version of you has now stepped in and you are both there together. Wow. Look at you in all of your splendor and abundance. You took the risk, you took a chance on yourself, you jumped without the net. You knew that Manifesting Miracles with Michelle J. Lamont, listening every single day, all day long, watching it on YouTube, sharing it with your friends, reconnecting, listening to this episode every single day for the next 21 days will change your life. Make a commitment to yourself right now. Make a commitment to yourself. Say, I challenge myself to listen to this episode every single day for the next 21 days and watch if your life doesn't change. Watch if your frequency doesn't change. It has to. It's only science. So as I wrap this up, if this hit your heart, cracked open your third eye, or dragged your shadow just a little, please, please, please write me a review and share this episode. Text it to your bestie. Send it to that group chat you're on. If you have a team that works behind you, send it to the team. Play it in your car like it's a mantra. Let's raise the collective money frequency all together by listening to this over and over and over and creating a portal for yourself. Because you are not alone on this path, and there are more of us who break the loop than ever before. And when you do, the easier it gets to stay in your new timeline. Now listen to me here. You're not behind, you're not broke, you're not late. You're just remembering. And now that you do, it's time to go get everything. Everything that was always meant for you. Keep your vibes high, your chakras aligned, and your PayPal ready, baby. This is Michelle Juanita Lamont, and you've just experienced a quantum leap in this podcast, Manifesting Miracles. So if this is your first time tuning in, hit that follow button, write the review, and wake up. Because if you keep listening, you keep binging, you do what I say, you join these communities with me a year from now, 6 months from now, 6 weeks from now, 21 days from now, you won't recognize the badass version that you've become. You'll start shifting, expanding, and growing. But let's wrap. And this is how we close, high and strong. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Us, us, us. Everything is always working out for us. Everything is always working out for us. Everything, 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 everything. Sing it with your heart. Feel it in your chakras. Put some passion into it. Everything is always working out for us. So, what are you going to do now? Take some action. You're going to listen to your coach, Michelle. You're going to sign up. You're going to move forward. You're going to share this podcast. You're going to listen to it over and over and over again until you memorized it word for word. I love you, producers. See you next time you hit play. If you're an SSOM, I'll see you every single Monday. I'll see you for our full moon ceremony. We have our energy class, and our workshop is coming up, and all of it's included in your membership. So, producers, let's get this energy out and into their life, because we know one thing for sure. We know one thing for sure. We know one thing for sure. Money isn't magic. It's math. And with this system, the math will be mathin'. All right, producers, cue that motherfucking music. I love you, 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 I love you. Thanks for listening to this episode of Manifesting Miracles. Now it's time for you to take action. I invite you to hang out with me just a little bit more by signing up for my newsletter. You'll get instant exclusive access to the practices that will chart your own path to abundance. And yes, spark that highest version of you. Head to the show notes right now so you don't miss a thing. Now listen, I fucking believe in you. And it's now time for you to win, win, win! Yes! Yes!